Hi everybody, this is Deborah Dondelinger again. I have been hoping to do more videos of tapping demonstrations, and I'm trying not to worry about how I look and the exact lighting and the background. I'm trying to get into a regular routine with videos. So I'm going to assume that you're happy to see the content and don't care if they're not picture perfect, because picture perfect is not going to happen. Okay, so my idea is to do several tapping demonstration videos each week, inspired by things that happened to me that week, either with clients or in conversations or my own personal work. And this video is coming out of a group I am in as a participant. It is a spiritual treatment group for mothers, for mindful mothers, where we bring in our concerns and energy about our children, and we are each held in sort of a prayer circle. And this was the first week we held this group. It's being run by my friend and colleague, Sunday Cote. And as it was my turn to share about how I was feeling about my children and the concerns I had, I felt incredibly vulnerable and sad and anxious. And I realized how often we as mothers don't get a chance just to say what's going on for us in a safe space so that we can then process it and move through it. We tend to want to put on a cheery face for everybody else around us, or we don't really want to look at our concerns or our emotions because we don't know what to do with them. And often we just need to talk, to say what's true for us in this moment right now, so it doesn't have quite as strong of a grip on us, and that we can then move through it. So as you think about you in relationship with your children, and just having the chance to answer the question, how is it going for you? What do you notice in your heart space? What do you notice in your body? If you were to say it's going, fill in the blank. It's going well. I have concerns. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm really happy. Things are going great. So as you think about each of your children, or your one child if you're the mother of a single child, feel your heart just touched by the love you have for your child, and how vulnerable it really can feel to acknowledge that love. And we'll do a round of tapping. I don't know where it's going to lead us, but let's see. I'm assuming you know the tapping points as well, and 2 points are off camera, the collarbone and under the arm. Okay, on the karate chop points. Even though I carry a lot when I think of my children, my concerns, my worries, my love, my hopes, my challenges, and sometimes I just need to take a breath and have a chance to check in with myself. Tapping on the karate chop point still. Whoops, sorry, on camera. Here we go. There. Okay, right here. Okay. Even though sometimes I just need a loving space, a compassionate listener, so I can take a breath. And tune into how it feels right now between me and my children. Okay, moving through the points. Taking time to check in. How's it going for me? Having the space just to notice. What are my concerns? What's going well? On the collarbone point. Checking in with myself. under the arm, taking a breath. Taking a few minutes right now to acknowledge what's working and where I feel the invitation to dig a little deeper. The theme that came up for me in this mother's group, I started off talking about wanting to trust my children to get from here to there, wherever their there is. But what I very quickly realized is it's more about trusting myself to discern what's needed, to know I'll get the resources they need, and then to get out of my own way and get out of their way. So as you think about yourself and how much do you trust yourself to know what's going on, and to know when action needs to be taken, and to know when to relax and trust in your children. How well are you doing? Do you trust yourself? For me, I have a pretty strong intuition, but I also have a little bit of a worry streak. Sometimes I need to wrestle with things before I am comfortable with the outcome. For me, journaling and meditation and tapping are the three tools that really let me sink into what I know to be true. There are a wide variety of tools that can support you, and I'd love if you want to comment on what tools work for you. Please do add comments on my site to this. I'm trying to figure out if there's a tapping I need to do about trusting myself, and yeah, there is. Okay. All right, here we go. Even though I haven't trusted myself in the past, and I've made some bad decisions that actually hurt my children, I love and accept myself completely. Even though I haven't trusted myself in the past, and I listen to other people before I listen to my inner knowing, and my children paid the price. I love and accept myself completely. I didn't trust myself completely before. I didn't listen. I'm still growing into trusting myself more deeply and completely. I make the space to listen to my intuition and my inner knowing. I choose voices and companions and friends that support my inner knowing rather than block it out. I do trust myself to know. I trust myself to be discerning. I trust myself to be courageous. And I trust myself to trust my children. Okay. Nice deep breath. Oh, that feels good. Okay. I don't know if this will be helpful or not for anybody else. I appreciate the chance to walk through the tapping for myself. And until next time, much love.